Eighth encounter, the martyr, the persecuted for righteousness' sake. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. A stormy mountainside where shadows of oppressive forces lurk. At the summit stands a solitary figure holding a shield and sword, his posture unwavering despite the roaring winds and pelting rain. This place, known as the Mount of Conviction, is where truth is tested in the crucible of adversity. Makarios arrives at the foot of the mountain, his steps heavy with weariness from the journey so far. As he begins to ascend, the terrain grows treacherous and a tempest gathers, its winds screaming accusations and doubts. Voices echo around him, whispering his past failures, fears, and the futility of his quest. Halfway up, Makarios encounters the martyr, a luminous figure clad in armor, wielding a shield marked with the word righteousness and a sword engraved with the word truth. Despite the storm, the martyr's eyes are steady, his presence both serene and commanding. "You've come far," the martyr says, his voice cutting through the chaos. But this path demands more than courage. It requires unwavering conviction. Are you prepared to bear the cost of standing for righteousness, even when the world rises against you? Makarios hesitates, the storm intensifying. Shadows take shape around him, forming monstrous figures representing fear, shame, and self-doubt. Each one taunts him, "You're not strong enough to stand. What do you gain from this suffering? And abandon this foolish path." The martyr watches silently, allowing Makarios to wrestle with his inner struggles. When Makarios collapses to his knees, overwhelmed, the martyr kneels beside him, placing the shield in his hands. This shield will protect your heart from despair, but it is your faith, not the metal, that makes it strong. Then, the martyr offers the sword. This sword is not for vengeance, but for cutting through lies and fear. Use it wisely, and it will guide you to the summit. Makarios must confront his deepest fears and doubts, symbolized by the shadowy figures, each one embodying a vice or weakness that tempts him to abandon his quest. To reach the summit, he must stand firm against the storm, wielding the shield and sword with faith and resolve. At the height of his trial, the storm whispers a final temptation. No one will understand your suffering. You stand alone. But as Makarios lifts the shield and sword, he hears the faint echoes of the voices of those he has encountered on his journey, the beggar, the willow, the shepherd, and others. Their words remind him that he is never truly alone, and that righteousness binds him to something greater than himself. As Makarios raises the shield to block the storm's onslaught and strikes with the sword against the shadowy figures, they dissolve into light, revealing the clear path to the summit. At the peak, the storm suddenly ceases and the sky clears, revealing a radiant vista of the kingdom. Makarios realizes that the storm was not meant to destroy him, but to forge his strength and purify his faith. The martyr speaks once more, now standing at Makarios' side. "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." The kingdom is not a distant promise. It is here, within you, where truth and righteousness dwell unshaken. Makarios descends the mountain transformed. He understands that persecution for righteousness is not a punishment, but a testimony to living aligned with divine truth. His heart, now fortified by conviction, radiates an unshakable peace that no storm can disrupt. He carries the shield and sword not as weapons of war, but as symbols of steadfastness and truth, ready to face whatever trials may come. Symbolism expanded. Symbol, shield and sword. Archetype, the martyr or prophet. This encounter concludes Makarios' pilgrimage of the Beatitudes. Each lesson has led him closer to embodying true spiritual blessedness, culminating in this final trial that solidifies his faith and prepares him for the life of a disciple.